And so the AC Milan American tour, it's over, America. And yeah, we saw another good game from AC Milan. And I think this one was the most intense one, between Manchester City, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. Barcelona was pressing a lot, they were pressing high, so it was a great test for us. And we got to see Pulisic as an attacking midfielder, and oh my god, so beautiful to see. Pulisic in that position is just so good because it's just like it's impossible to know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go left, he's gonna go right, it's impossible like to keep track of him, and it makes him so dangerous. And I think like Leao is enjoying a lot this style. Having someone like Pulisic next to him, I think is a great step up for him too. We finally saw Leao. When Leao starts running, we know how it is. You can't catch him. It's really strong. It's really fast. Even though it becomes a little bit condescending at times, and he does his a little bit of sloppy walks. Leao. Usually Leao doesn't press much. Doesn't come back to defend. He didn't come back to defend a lot in this game, but sometimes he did it. It was good to see. And but yeah, no, it's Pulisic. Pulisic is so good in that position that Pulisic did really good the past year. But with this Chukwueze that can play on the right side, having somebody like Pulisic on the middle is just amazing. It's amazing. I don't know who can be his substitute. Loftus-Cheek, I guess, but Loftus-Cheek, I think he's a bit lost right now in with this formation. And as a defensive midfielder, he's still not great. Maybe he has to, I don't know, learn some movements. It wasn't that good to see. It's probably much better as a attacking midfielder. But I wish we are gonna get Samardžić for that role as well. We saw Jovic as a striker. He did good, and then he disappeared. But we saw like with the Fonseca play style, the striker actually comes back up to the midfield to take the ball and go on. So it's not like a static striker. And I'm very curious to see Morata in that kind of role. Jovic did good. Um, One goal was thanks to Pulisic. And also to note though that the defense of Barcelona kind of forgot about Pulisic, and I think he kept the ball for like 3 or 4 seconds, and yeah, that was a big mistake from their part. But then Pulisic is just like the perfect cross and a perfect ball for Jovic to put in. And then the second goal of Pulisic's second goal is amazing. It's so well done. He's so good. Such a great player. It's really good. I like him a lot. The defense wasn't that great. Selemaker, no. No. Right full back, please, no. It's good that we tried. We saw that Selemaker is not a defender. He can't play there. The first goal we got is basically his fault because he did a mistake with stopping the ball there. And he was much more effective on the second half when he played his role. So he played his left wing instead of Leao. Even if by losing Leao, we lose a lot of danger in that zone. Tomori and Chao was a bit lacking, especially on the second goal. He left Lewandowski there to score. He didn't try to stop him, and you cannot give that much time to Lewandowski because Lewandowski is a great player. Terracciano, it's a big no for me. I think he doesn't cut it in AC Milan. We saw Musa, which in the formation in the beginning was listed as right fullback, but then a effectively, no. He just played on the in the midfield, and the Musa is like he can run, I guess, but he doesn't have much more. It's nice because he can do many different roles, so it's kind of a jolly to as a Joker to have there, which is not too bad. But I don't know, it didn't impress me. Same as Loftus Cheek, right? I really liked Benacer. Benacer, it's just different when Benacer plays. And I think the second half he tried to put Loftus Cheek as a striker. Okay, just let's just not do it again. Okay, and yeah, Toriani, the the young goalkeeper, right? He did really great. Sure, he made some mistakes due to his being young, right? But he did some like even great saves, and this summer for him, this test, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Barcelona. This is a huge test, and I think Milan should use actually him as a second goalkeeper for Maignan. It's not worth to go and spend money for Scouffet when we cannot even get like any other player. We need players for the midfield. If we have to get Fofana, please let's get it now. Let's not wait more. Okay. I do feel we need another striker. It was a solid game overall. Like when Barcelona presses, Barcelona is Barcelona. Barcelona is strong, and but it's good to see that our team, that AC Milan, tried to give his best and tried to keep his own play style in spite of Barcelona. Even though, yeah, like in the second half with all these players changed, like the game turns out a little bit different. But the first half was pretty good for AC Milan. I liked the pressing. Chukwueze, even though he didn't do as good as the previous matches, he still did good. And this should be the main attacking line for AC Milan. Should be Leao, Pulisic, and Chukwueze with Morata in front. Friendly matches don't really count, but I'm happy to see that Fonseca is doing something that makes sense. He's testing stuff, which I hope he's not gonna do during the Serie A championship. We saw that Selemaker is not a defender. Good. They want to get Emerson Royal. Probably it's better than obviously it's better than Selemaker in that role. The defense is a bit frail, and when we make mistakes on the defense, we get a goal, and that's a problem with Fonseca too, because is usually Fonseca's teams suffers from a lot of goals, and that was a problem with AC Milan. Our defense wasn't solid. I kind of wanted to see Pavlovic, but we didn't get to see him. But overall, good. Can we now get players, I guess? And yeah, soon Serie A is gonna start, and yeah, let me know what you think.